Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel where we play through the historical victory of the various civilizations found in the Dawn of Civilization mod. Today, we return to the Indian subcontinent with the Dravidian civilization. If you guys watched my India playthrough, you know we actually conquered them playing as India, but now it's our turn to do a little bit of conquering. Okay, let's check out our goals. Oops. Alright. We gotta have 2,500 culture, 5,000 gold in turn 230, and acquire 7,500 gold by trade by turn 290. Okay, so these first two, straightforward enough, not too hard. You just gotta turn up the culture slider for like 15 turns, get that done. Golden treasury, also pretty straightforward. Gold from trade. This is like the one goal we have to focus a little bit on to make sure we get it. So gold from trade, obviously that can come from things such as selling resources, selling technologies. We can also turn up the wealth slider, and our trade routes in our cities will produce wealth that will count for this. So we can just run 100% wealth to help that along. But by and large, the most efficient way to get this done is through sending out a great merchant on a trade mission. So we're going to want to kind of emphasize our great people to inspire a few great merchants to get this goal done relatively easily. Next, we have to control or vassalize the Deccan, Bengal, and Srivijaya in turn 270. So this is basically the middle of India, the Deccan. Bengal is a little bit northeast, maybe like around this area. And this Srivijaya, that's over in Indonesia. So we're going to have plenty of time to do this. And then our final goal, have a city of 25 by turn 340. Okay, also pretty straightforward. We're just going to have to run redistribution later on to get more food in the capital. We can get that. Alright, so let's make our initial moves. I'm actually going to settle one tile to the east because there's a fish tile right here. And that will help our city get to size 25. I think it's like worth a little bit more food than the millet over here. So I'd rather pick up that fish. Got a couple workers. We also have one more settler. I'm going to send him over here. Settle this site. By the way, this is our historical area. So over here, the southern tip of India and a little bit of Sri Lanka. That is our zone to watch out for. We're going to send him along to the northeast. We're going to go try to meet the Indians and later the Chinese so we can get trade routes with them. Gonna pick up this this worker in this galley. We're gonna go improve the improvements over here in Sri Lanka. Keep you over here. Actually, yeah. So we're gonna, when our culture pops out, we're gonna send this fishing boat to this fish. We also have a Hindu guru. I'm actually gonna load him up into the galley. I'm not gonna spread it in my capital. I'm going to spread it in this other city, because the capital already has culture from the palace, so I'd rather have this other city get some early culture, because I want to pop out the borders there. You can guard, and these guys will just, maybe we can get that tribal village. You skip your turn. We're going to start making a granary, because we have redistribution right now, double production speed of the granary. And actually, we're not going to make a granary. We're going to have an advanced start next turn, so I do not need to make the granary. I can just quick build that. And we're going to tech our way to navigation. So like I mentioned earlier, we're eventually going to want to turn off our research so we can get the gold from trade routes coming in. But at the moment, there's a number of technologies we want to pick up before we do that. First and foremost, navigation, because the thalassocracy civic is wonderful for this civilization. More commerce from fishing boats, harvest boats, double production speed of harbor. Yes, please. So we're going to pick up that. Also, we're going to want to pick up merchant trade for more trade routes, double production speed of lighthouse market. That's also another yes, please. So these are our first two technological goals. Civics-wise, we don't have too many options, but one thing we are going to change immediately is we're going to switch to Republic. We don't really need to run monarchy at the moment for more happiness, because our cities are small and we have a lot of luxury resources. We're going to switch back to monarchy eventually, later in the game, but at the moment, free specialists and a free slot for artist and a merchant, plus one food from fishing boats. Yeah, so we're not gonna we're gonna lose a bit of food from our farms and paddy fields and plantations, but it's gonna take a while for our workers to even improve that stuff. So definitely, because we have goals involving culture and money, Republic is very well suited for our goals. So we're gonna switch to that. And like I mentioned, we do want our great people. I think we're going to try to go for 3 great merchants. So I don't want to run any other great people, or any other specialists, excuse me, other than merchants. At least in these 2 cities. So we're going to start off working a merchant, try to get a great merchant. And, alright, that's our opening turn. Let's get going. And we get our freebie stuff. So let's go ahead and make a cheap granary. You can see it's only 21 gold because we have redistribution, so might as well take advantage of that. Also, let's pick up this fishing boat here for these pearls. Get a lot of extra commerce and another happiness. Let's get that. And we can pick up a mine on this gold resource. We're going to have to make a road here later on, but at least we got the mine built now. We can just save them. There's nothing we can spend 5 gold on, so we'll just pocket that. Alright. We're going to go say hi to the Indians. We have redistribution right now, which takes out our trade route income. So, at the moment, we're not getting trade route income, but eventually we will. We're going to keep you here until our borders pop. And I think, let's go ahead and make that granary here. We don't want to run an artist, even though it would help us to get that fish a little bit faster. But like I said, we're trying to get 2 great merchants here. And, yeah, let's just do that. Get that granary built. And this is why I like to send the Hindu guru over here. Get some culture here. Alright, so I don't want to overextend too much. We have a lot of cities we want to settle, because the more cities we have, the more trade routes we have, the more culture we can produce. So obviously, we want to try to expand, but we don't want to overexpand. So I'm going to keep my swordsmen here. We can send out our war elephants, do a little bit of recon. Yeah, so we got merchant. So if once we get our 3rd city, that city can run something like a scientist or something. Alright. They're opening 2 turns. And this workboat I'm going to send to this fish once the border pops over here. He can be like the little bridge between Sri Lanka and India. We're on our way to go say hi to the Chinese, because Chinese are another potential good trade partner. Oh, nice, okay. He does get a little bit of a benefit if he's attacking rainforest, so I think I'm better off going there. Our border should pop in next turn. Killed that guy. Yeah, so the Indians haven't really expanded south too much, which is good, because I want to definitely settle several cities. I want to be able to settle right here. throw a lunge there. If you remember my India playthrough, I like to settle on rainforest tiles because rainforest tiles are kind of crap, but you can settle on them. So that kind of takes out a crap tile with a city location. Oop, not that button. Right. I'm not going to put one here because the goal for this city is eventually get to 25. So I want to put a farm on this tile. Another good thing about settling one tile east, it opens up some of these slots for another core city. If you're feeling a little overexpanded, you can come settle a city over here and get a little bit more core population. Oh yeah, so this is what I'm talking about when I say I don't want to overextend. 95. Luckily, we're still in our Rise of the Dravidian stage, so he cannot come enter our borders just yet. That's ending shortly. I'd rather heal, to be honest. Right. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, no rush on the workboat. Let's just scrub. Especially with redistribution. We want to run more food if we can. Alright, let's see if we can coax him to come attack us across the river. That should be an easy win. So I'm going to head back. I'm going to kind of post some of my war elephants on these couple hills. Let's come get a road on this gold mine. On our way to go see China. And I think once we research navigation, we're going to go ahead and do that civic swap. Normally I do like to wait. No open borders yet. Let's... Yeah, maybe we can sell pearls. I'd rather get gold. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So now we're getting 7 gold a turn for gold from trade. You know, the earlier you get started on this, the better. You always want to keep an eye out for lucrative deals. And oh my gosh, I just realized I never actually looked at the Dravidian toolkit. Okay, let's look at that real quick. It's important because our unique power, plus 10% foreign trade route yield for every traded resource. Okay, so what this means is, if I'm trading with, let's say this trade route goes to China, because I'm selling pearls to China, and if this was a trade route to China, I would get a plus 10% multiplier right there, in addition to all those other ones. This bonus goes both ways. So if I'm buying resources from China, or if I'm selling resources to China, it still kicks in. But obviously that doesn't count if I have a trade route to India. So, what I like to do a lot of times, like for example, I have rice, he has rice, normally. I could just ask him for his own rice, and I can sell him my rice. So it's like, nothing happens, but my trade routes will end up getting plus 20%. So you definitely want to keep an eye on the resources very frequently as Dravidia to maximize how much money you can make from your trade routes. Okay, our unique building, Gopuram, replaces the civic square, so it comes a little bit late in the early Renaissance, but it does give plus 10% food. So that is very helpful if we can get to it before our size 25 population is done. Unique unit, Rocketeer, Grenadier, so he's early industrial, so we're not going to have a chance to use him, but the Grenadier is actually my favorite unit in the game. So it's a shame I don't get to use him. But, yeah, so Rocketeer, looks like he has 2 additional strength points and does collateral damage at 2 more units. Pretty awesome. And then our unique unit that we are going to be able to use, the Dharani, replaces the Cog, so that's like a medieval transport unit. He is faster, a little bit stronger, and he has 2 first strikes. So as I mentioned earlier, over here we see in the bottom left it says Srivijaya. We're going to have to ship an army over here eventually. So those cogs will help us to transport our military over here and keep them safe. Okay. Making, even at 100% gold, or 100% research, we're making a lot of gold per turn. And you can see 7 gold from trade. China will trade. Yeah, let's see if we can, like, rice for wheat. Like, we're not trading with China yet, but I mean, actually, maybe I should have waited to see if India wanted to trade. Yeah. Oh well. We're gonna get a lot of resources very shortly. Oh, so Qin Shi Huang, how do you? He does not like to trade open borders, but his successor does like to do open borders with cautious. We just have to wait another minute or a few more turns. All right, workboat, granary. Let's start trading assembly. And here, got the granary done. Here, let's start making a Hindu monastery, so we can spread Hinduism to all our cities. Because we are running clergy right now. Helps us construct buildings a little bit faster. So that would be a nice benefit to spread our religion everywhere. For our third city, we're going to settle here on this X right here. It's got a lot of nice tiles nearby. The fish, gems, cow, iron. It's got cotton in the vicinity and sugar. So a lot of stuff going on over here. And like I said, I'm in a little bit of a race because while I don't want to overextend, I do want to settle these locations before the Indians settle them. I guess I'll just wait here. I do eventually want to make another war galley to go say hi to the Persians, but I think China is definitely usually the more lucrative trade partner. Right, 2 more turns, and we can get that fishing boat worked. Yeah. Got a road here. So, but I'm doing with this road is I got that gold connected. I'm just making a road to come up to that third city spot. He pushed us out. Let's get this fishing boat. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so when I get this city settled, I'm gonna protect it with this war elephant swordsman. Oh, look at that. Let's block him off a little bit. Take him out. Yep. Okay. Unlocks the thalassocracy civic. Whoa! Hello. Yeah, unfortunately this is a 50-50. Maybe... Tell you what, let's back up the worker and keep him safe. Maybe we cross the river, and that way, if he attacks us, he has to cross the river. Thalassocracy. So I think this is generally... Let's go ahead and adopt it now. I could wait until merchant trade. You know what? Yeah, let's just wait until we get merchant trade. Then we can dual swap thalassocracy and merchant trade together. Any more? Yeah. We don't need more happiness at the moment, so I could sell this to you for 2 gold per turn. Because we can... There's a lot of resources here we can hook up, if you guys haven't noticed. Yeah, let's go ahead and just sell it to you. I mean, we can cancel it after 10 turns anyway. Yeah, enjoy. That's some cheap gold. Hopefully we killed this. Alright. We weren't even hurt, really? 25%? Yeah, okay, good. Let's keep making that road. We can hook up that iron later. We're not in a rush to hook up the iron. Let's get that gem next. Um, right. I think so. We do need more military. This new city I'm about to settle, I think I'm gonna have it make a barracks and start making some military units. Because as you saw, in the Indian subcontinent is prone to randomly spawning barbarians and natives. So I do want to set over here, but I don't want to overextend. So let's actually yeah, so I'm not ready to train another settler. Let's go ahead and train another worker. It looks like it's safe, so let's come settle this spot. Let's get rid of that. Very nice. We'll keep you here. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that granary real quick, and then we can make a barracks, and then we can train a few archers after that. This city, yeah. Tell you what, I'm not really in a rush to get culture, so let's just run a scientist. Because remember, with Republic, one free specialist in our 3 most cultured cities. So we have 3 cities, so these are the 3 most cultured. That'll help our science a little bit. We can get to currency a little bit faster. With that iron mine, we can get that monastery up faster. I do want to get a fishing boat here also really quickly. Yeah, let's get the iron improved first. I want to get some hammers going on here. China will trade tea. Get another iron mine. Oh, look at it. Looks like India's on his way to come spread the religion to our cities for us, so we don't even have to maybe even train a missionary. Thank you, sir. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He was just here. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, never waste a turn. And let's get a workboat. I would like to get this fish improved. Excellent. Good. So I think we might as well train that missionary. I don't. He just sat here and then he ran away, so that was kind of unfortunate. Oh well. Maybe he went to settle another city and he decided against it. Yeah, so let's come here. We can get culture popping, plus faster production of the building. But at the same time, yeah, once we get a thalassocracy, we can go ahead and make a harbor. Let's wait until we get thalassocracy. We have gems now. We have our first gems resource. I'm not selling it for 1 gold. So we have one. We got a couple of trade routes going now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my gems. Not worth it to sell it just yet. Let's come improve that spice. That's good news. I see the axeman right there. Well, that was very lucky. Both on the same turn. I'm going to keep on training him because we're going to have another couple cities we settle, so he'll still be useful. Hopefully we can, yeah. We definitely have the odds on our favor. For him. I don't think so. So what are the technologies I do want to pick up? Navigation and currency are the big ones. Um, I do kind of want literature, actually, because it leads to law, and law enables citizenship. And citizenship, citizenship is important because it allows us to spend gold to finish military unit production. And we're about to have a whole lot of gold and a conquest goal right after that. So, yes, is what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and pick up literature. Caste system? No, we're gonna stick with slavery for a little bit. Almost tech to currency. Go get that fishing boat up. And let's I think let's train another settler. So I think I'm gonna put also a city right here. Because there is millet here. And spices right here. So I want to have a city to take advantage of these resources. And it's also it's also pretty safe. Like, it's behind where the hostile people usually spawn. They usually spawn a little bit more north. So here, I'm not really oversetting myself. So yeah, let's go ahead and settle right here. There is the fishing boat. I don't want that artist, thank you very much. We got another gem resource. Yeah, I don't think we have any trade routes in China still. They're still going to India, interestingly enough. And India does not want to trade for whatever reason. 1 gold? Yeah, that's not going to do it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get a road finished here. You can just sit in the capital until you're needed, until we settle that new city. Yeah, let's go ahead and just start production of the harbor. This city's going to work a lot of ocean tiles, as you can see. Currency. Yeah, so after currency, I do want to pick up aesthetics also for this winter. Jetavanaramaya. +1 food from artists in all cities. If we're trying to get a city up to 25 population, having some more food given to your specialist is very helpful for that. So I want to pick up that. Artisanry does unlock our unique cog unit. So I think we can, like... It's not essential to get artisanry right now. And philosophy unlocks syncretism. +2 food from paddy field and more culture in all cities. I think generally I would prefer clergy, but eventually I will do this for more food from paddy fields, but I think we can hold off on that. So I think next, you know what? I think next, let's pick up aesthetics. Let's get that wonder built. Or you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Oops. Alright, so here's our civic swap. Merchant trade, thalassocracy. Pigs for gems. That is not... I mean, we have gems just sitting around doing nothing. Might as well get 2 gold per turn from it. Yeah, let's do it. And we're about to get merchant trade. More trade routes. So I think we are going to be trading with China here. Yeah, go to sleep. Yeah, okay, here we go. Merchant trade. So we're losing food in the capital. We'll be back here eventually to get to size 25, but at the moment, merchant trade is perfect, and thalassocracy is also perfect. We're still running Republic for a while, because as you can see, we're doing fine on happiness. We don't need more happiness from military units. Alright, so actually, here's the deal. Yeah, let's finish that harbor. And I think I might actually make a market next, because that allows us to get turn 2 citizens in the merchant, which will help our great person situation. And here in the capital, I also want to make a market, but we still need to settle. I think after we train the settler, we make the market, and this city over here, this new city we're about to settle, he can be in charge of training another settler or two. Because I also want to settle, I think, either here or here, one of these two tiles. Yeah. I want to improve that cow because cow gives production. So at the moment, let's just come make this farm. That won't do anything at the moment because we are a republic, but eventually it will. Yeah, so we're not actually about to make that wonder. Let's just go ahead and switch to log real quick, I guess. Nah, whatever. Let's pick it up. Looks like we're still... Really? Okay, I guess we don't have trade routes available to China? Oh, you know, I'm so dumb. I never asked for open borders. Well, we can't get open borders. All this time. Yeah, I make goofball mistakes sometimes. Yeah, but I'm surprised he is still... His successor, like I said, he will open borders, so I'm just patiently waiting for that time to come. But yeah, we just gotta keep trading with India, and we could go meet Persia, I suppose, but that's a long trip. How many turns is that? It's probably like 12, 13. Yeah, let's do that. He's just sitting there. No. I'm not making that trip. I'll train another war galley eventually. Go say hi to Persia. Do more turns for that. Yeah, the market takes precedent, I think. But I do want to get that harbor built. The harbor's fast. Yeah, no, market first. Look at you go. So we can pop out with the new city. We can run an artist for a few turns and pop out our borders, or we can just use the guru for culture. But I do want to get this city's obsessed with running an artist. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and do this. Settle. Get that. Yeah, you can just 15 turns. no, let's get this settler trained. Because I'll have a few more archers by that point. And I want to come settle here, and I want to settle here. I want to settle these spots before India gets here. So yeah, let's get the settler built first before that fishing boat. So therefore, let's get this farm improved, so we can get more food for this city. Yeah. All right, aesthetics next turn. We're gonna get law right after that. We do not. Jeez. Yeah, we don't want a scientist here because we want to make sure we get great merchants for our initial people. Alrighty. Oh, we need Buddhism there, don't we? Yeah. We don't have any Buddhist cities at the moment. So, I mean, it's not a rush for that wonder, really. But hopefully it does spread here by itself, and we can start constructing that wonder. Because it'll help our city size to grow. I'll just keep it. That tile. And now we can hook up this spice and this iron now. I want to make sure you're not... Did I just say hopefully that'll spread like a turn ago? So that is really good timing. Yeah, unfortunately... This is like one of our better it is our best production city, actually. You can see the hammer right here. Still not great because, yeah, 44 turns. I can give this island tile to this city to give it one more hammer once it grows. And I can make a mine on this tile to give it 3 more hammers. So I'm going to end up doing that eventually. Just keeping an eye on the trade situation. Why do you not have, like, any resources? I think India's not doing too great this game. I don't know. I'm just surprised he doesn't have a whole lot. A whole lot of resources to trade. Oh, okay, we just lost that trade route. Oh, okay, we met Persia. Let's see what Persia has to offer. Yeah, open borders with everybody. And you don't have any resources. Let me think for a moment. Yeah, let's get a road built here. So I do like that Persia can sell as a generalship because that unlocks the war elephant, and that will be pretty much our main unit that we use to conquer our empire later on. And I don't care about trading with Persia. Persia's not a potential enemy. So yeah, let's see if we can work something out. We're trying to get a gold goal, so I'm not trying to trade away that much gold. What is the deal here? You know what? This is perfect. Let's do this. Cha-ching is right. Generalship and cement. Excellent. Cha-ching. Gonna get this market built next turn. Yeah. Let's look at this. We can give this tile to the capital. You can work that, work this. And once it grows one more, I will tell you to run a 3rd merchant. Actually, you know what? I want my capital. I want my capital to have the first great person, so I'm actually gonna hold off for like another turn. Hold off for another turn. Let's make sure this city gets the first great merchant. Is it assured yet? I'll just wait one more turn just to be safe. Yeah, so this is our military city. Let's get this cow improved for a little bit more hammers for our military city. Yeah, 5 turns, that's fine. So I want to come over here. I'm afraid there's a barbarian here. I should have come over here a turn ago. Let's just make a road here. So after law, what do we pick up? So we can like steal some Indian wonders like the Iron Pillar. Free forge in every city. That would be nice. That would be nice. Not like super high priority. Pretty much the wonders for the Dravidian game, they're all kind of like, they're not your highest priority. Not like it was for India. For India, you definitely had a list of wonders you wanted to pick up. Yeah, so after law, let's just go ahead and pick up philosophy. Because I do want to get citizenship, but I don't want to adopt it by itself. You know what? I might actually just no, I'll pick up. Yeah, I'll pick up philosophy after this. Excellent. So regular military units can't enter these reinforced halls, but the elephants can. So I'm gonna have these elephants come over here and be like the guardians of this city that I'm about to settle here in 6 turns. Citizenship. Let's do this whole ordeal real quick. So when this grows in 5 turns, we'll run. Whoa. This is 1 turn. Okay, just to be safe, 1 more turn. And you know, actually, I think I might actually go ahead and just turn off my research now. I eventually, like I said, I do want to pick up syncretism, but I don't want to switch away from clergy just yet. Cities with our state religion construct buildings 25% faster, especially making this wonder here. I just don't want to lose that. We're making too many buildings. At the moment, yeah, just not worth it to switch away from clergy. So I don't need philosophy. I'm not in a rush to get artisanry. Although I suppose I could make that a higher priority to unlock the unique unit. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. And like I said, the trade route, like the gold we bring in from our trade routes, when we're over here at a lower research slider, that does contribute to this. But we are going to get our first great merchant. Excellent. Let's go ahead and run. 3 merchants here. Let's go ahead and run 2 merchants here. When it grows, we'll get another one. Alright, so I actually ran a test game, and I kind of like sprinkled great merchants all around the world at this point in time, roughly. to see where was like the best place to send a great merchant. And it looked like pretty much India, their holy city for Hinduism, was the best place. The best place to send your great merchant. So that keeps it easy. You can also do a little bit of recon over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and send this archer over here, actually. Let's train like one more archer. Actually, let's make a workbow real quick. I can get that pearl over there. Alright. So we got our merchant game going well. Scientists here, because why not? Yeah, alright. Looking good for everything. And like I said before, for the culture goal, this isn't too high. 2,500 culture produced. Like, if we turn our culture up to 100, we're going to get 100 per turn. And we're going to, like, develop more cities and make more culture stuff. And develop more commerce. So it's going to end up, like, we only have to end up running the culture slider maybe, like, 15 turns. And we still have, 50 turns to go. So culture slider can come last. I'm not too worried about that. It's more the trade route yield I'm worried about. Or not even worried. That's just kind of like what you need to focus on a little bit. I do not think I will do this. I don't want to give you this much gold because he's going to be our main enemy. We're going to be invading him eventually. But this sounds good. +1 road movement? Yes, please. And this also counts for our goal, even though it's only 30. We can... What would you like for this? Gems? Yeah, I think... We are kind of at our happiness limit. So if you took away gems, that'd go down to 1, which is a little bit too close for comfort. Let me think. I guess we can. Did I have like a really bad deal? I didn't need to make pearls. Yeah, we could get rid of... Yeah, let's cancel this deal. 2 gold per turn, yeah. We're not trading with China anyways. He does not want open borders. We could trade with Persia. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. We have trade routes to Persia, right? Yeah, we got a few. So let's do that. So remember, for each of these resources that I'm buying or I'm selling, it's plus 10% for our trade routes. So that is awesome. And yeah, give that tile to you. Let me show you guys. Look at that. So plus 50% from amount of traded resources. And that's a Persian city right there. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes both ways. So always be on the lookout for resources you can buy, resources you can sell. Yeah, let's get this road here. Not this city. I am worried because you know how many barbarians over here in India. So I'm just going to dart from city to city. So let's come back here. I never know what's around the corner here. Better to play it safe than sorry. And this population I'm going to assign to a merchant. Here's the Khmer Empire. The barbarians took a city. Yeah, so I never pointed out, but like, so here, the Deccan, it's kind of over here, like central, western India. Like, this is Bengal over here, but the Deccan is more like this general area. So the faster we're able to settle these cities, we don't have to conquer those cities from India. We probably just have to conquer maybe one here, or from the barbarians. Let me check. So this is going to be 18. Wow, 1800. That's more. I think in my last test game, I was only going to get like 1300. So 1800 is remarkable. I don't think this is the capital. It's bigger, so I'm not even going to test. Well, let's test it. Why not? 900. Yeah, so it's half the cost, or half the benefit. We could do another few turns of recon. Might as well. Let's explore a little bit. Good, we got that cow. Yeah. Oops, that tile should go to the capital. Alright, so now we got 3 merchants here, 3 merchants there. Once we get this great merchant born in this city, we can have these merchants go somewhere else, more production focused maybe. Well, and that'll be one. So we got 1 great merchant, we're going to get another one, and we're going to get 1 more here. And that should definitely make us on easy street for gold from trade. So 1800 times 3, well, 4,500, yeah. We'll be sitting pretty then. This workboat can come over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and trade another settler real quick. That I will put right. I think I'll put him right here. Yeah, just like a decent amount of tiles that we can like work nearby. And also, in my test game, I did not settle right here, and then the Indians sent a settler and just settled like right here, and that kind of like annoyed me. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen again, because the AI. And then it was funny because the AI settled that kind of crap city next to 2 rainforests, and then he gifted it to me. I think he was like trolling me because he knows how much his city placement sucks. Open borders, yes please. Barbarian city there. A war elephant. We could. If you guys remember my India game, you know a decent amount of barbarian horse archers spawn in this like desert over here, and if I took this city, I would be a little bit overextended, so I'm not gonna go. What the hell? Even if we can't hold it, it'll be fun to hold the city for like a turn. Let's do it. Yeah, let's get this sugar hooked up. Alright, so it looks like we got Sri Lanka pretty much covered. We can come make a cottage here later on. Not a high priority. It's a 1 food tile. I'm going to make a mine here next turn. Or in 2 turns. Yeah, we can also run a merchant. Why not? Let's make a stable. Let's make a stable in this city. So whenever we get this ivory hooked up, we can go ahead and get started on training war elephants right away. You next, you make it harder, I guess. I'll do a little bit more recon over here. Just cause. Oh, China's collapsing. So I'm never even. Oh well. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I get. And then, so India reconquered this city, of course. Okay. Yeah. My fears of being overextended were well founded. Damn, and I have not trained any spearmen. I'm gonna send these swordsmen over here just in case. An archer on a hill, on a city, he's decent, but I'm not 100% confident. Damn, that's really bad placement. I'll just, yeah. That Indian scout. Hopefully he chases that Indian scout or something. Yeah. Right. So we're gonna have to tell you to skip your turn, unfortunately. Yeah, there's no Kushan city that could be worth more gold than this city over here. Alright, I'm going to go on this hill next turn, and after that I'm going to go finish the trade route to the Indian capital. You know, yeah, let's make a spear real quick. I think that is well warranted. You know what? Yeah, I forgot we could. I forgot we had a warrior here. So let's promote you. Still not the best. Yeah, it's like 50-50. 4 plus 100%, and he's strength 8. So yeah. Hopefully he doesn't pillage too many improvements. Yeah, I'll trade one more spearman. He killed that poor scout. I am not trading you iron for wheat. Are you out of your mind? I could trade iron with somebody. I'll trade it with China. You're dying. So, yeah. Oh, you already have iron, don't you? Okay. Huh? I'm just gonna go for it. 68 wasn't the best, but I just wanted to push him if I could. Let's get that mine built. Come over here. Ooh, we do need another, that's okay. I was gonna say we need another Hindu missionary, but that's alright. Yeah. Okay, let's go complete the route. Or I'll go there and then I'll do it. I just like seeing the world I'm living in. Doing a little bit of recon. And with this city, with that city I might run an artist for a few turns, because I don't have a missionary there. I didn't realize you almost died. Good job, guy. You fought well. So next turn we will settle that city. And one more settler is all we need to put him right here. And later on, if we're overexpanded, I don't think we will be, but we can settle potentially, like, right here or something. A lot of coastal tiles we can work down here. Yeah, looking good. We get another great merchant 7 turns. We can come up here and do the same thing, get another buckets of gold. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a failed trade mission. He does not want to open borders for any. I could gift him. I don't know why I never gifted him a technology. He's collapsing, so I think if I gift him a technology, he will die, because that'll trigger a stability check. You know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. So he's gonna be pleased with me, and do open borders. I should have done this a long time ago. That's okay. I don't want my war galley to be stuck, so I'm just gonna keep you over here. Yeah, so now we got all the trade routes in China. I should have gifted him the technology a long time ago. Oh well. I never said I play perfectly. Watching for barbarians. Alright, next turn we'll come over here. Now I see 2 axemen right here. And I know if I settle the city, well, you'll be fine, yeah. Got an archer. Got 2 war elephants. He has to cross the river. Yeah, run an artist. And no, let's run an artist. A few turns. So once our borders pop, we can also improve that ivory. I also want to train a few more workers, I think. We've only got 3. I could train maybe... Well, I'll trade 1 more. There's not that much to improve here. Yeah, those guys are going north. China went through a period of instability. Are we still trading? Yeah, we're still trading with them. Okay. Cool. I think we lost some trade routes. Yeah, we're trading mostly with India again. That's okay. Yeah, so 900, 1800. Perfect. Golden treasury. So we just need about 1,500 more gold, and that is done. And like I said, we can run the culture slider for like 15 turns, and we got that done. And then the gold from trade, remember, that is the deadline for 290. So that's like another 100 turns. And we have 2 more great people on the way. So yeah, we're making excellent progress for the first goal. And I'm not even worried about the empire goal until roughly 230. Then I'll really shift into conquering mode. Then we can use our military to, or we can use our treasury to buy military rather quickly. Oh no! They're gonna settle right here. This is the, they should settle in the rainforest, but they're gonna settle right here because they're AI and they're dumb. I'm gonna raise it. I don't even care. I'm just gonna do it despite the AI. This happened last game, man. I was too slow. I was too slow. Here we go. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm not declaring war yet. Yeah. They stole it. Rice. Yeah, thank you. I could... Like... No, it's not wise to declare war right now, because I have another great merchant coming out. Damn you. Damn you, India. But he will trade rice. Are we really trading rice away? Yeah, that's right. We're trading it to, like, somebody for wheat, I think. I think China. Alright, that's fine, actually. Yeah, you can train that other worker I was talking about earlier. Like, I've almost finished training this settler. Dude, like, this tile is so bad. And you could just alleviate it by just settling on the tile. The AI really... Yeah, I'm gonna finish this settler just because I'm so close. And we'll see if I end up raising the city or not. If not, I can send the settler, you know, I don't know, somewhere else. But unfortunately, this is in the Deccan, so yeah, that's okay. Alright, there's the crab, there's ivory. Let's get that ivory hooked. Oh. Keep you here. Let's get that iron. Let's get that gem mine finished first. Yeah, we need more workers. There's Grio. I don't think it's worth it to gift you technology for borders. They have like one city, it looks like. So, yeah, I'm not worried about borders with Korea. Our main trading partners are India, China, and Persia. We need to go... yeah. You know, let's just come back. China is a dead end for trading partner results. That's also like a pretty strange spot. Like, it's not on the river. I don't know. Whenever I play this India, I think I settled like right here, south of the horse, because I like to settle on rivers. This is just kind of weird, in my humble opinion. But what do I know? Okay, we got that settler. I'd just go to sleep. We could make a lighthouse because it's double production speed. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of just chilling right now. Because we're not ready to declare war in India just yet. I still have my great merchants to send up here to his city. And lighthouse, it's more commerce, it's more gold. Gets us to our goal faster. One production is not worth it. So the next one is 23 turns. That's not that bad. We timed these great merchants really well, I think. Yeah, I'll wait until I finish up mine, I think. Yeah. Well, we have a little bit more wiggle room for happiness and our health, so that we can grow a little bit. That's the second batch of barbarians that spawned in this little peninsula over here. Let's get that road for that sugar. Hinduism has... Oh, I thought it was this city. Yeah, we're looking good. Like I said, we're just chilling for a little bit. I'll run the culture slider a little bit later. I might switch to syncretism once the wonder is built. And at that point, syncretism also offers plus 25% culture in all cities. So that does mean we don't have to run the culture slider for as long if we are running syncretism. So I think we can time it. In 21 turns, that'll be roughly... It'll be close. Well, we're going to get this mine done. So we're going to be done with this wonder in roughly maybe 16 turns with that mine. Puts us at 210. We can adopt syncretism. Yeah. That gives us... Yeah, let's do that. We can adopt syncretism and citizenship and run the culture slider for probably just like 10 turns if I'm honest. Look at this. 100% culture. Oh, 130. Yeah, still not bad. Start amassing. Well, let's make a heart real quick. No rush on the military. Cotton for pearls. Yeah, let's do that. That's another happiness for us, and that's more resources being traded. Yeah, let's do it. An Assyrian scout. 2,000. So that went up from 1,800 to 2,000. I didn't know that was... Okay, awesome. Not complaining. We just met our golden treasury goal. So that's excellent. Gold from trade. So if we do one more great merchant to India, that's another 2,000 gold. That puts us at 6,500. So that means we just needed 1,000 to go. Very easily. So I think, yeah, okay. In 20 turns, let's do this. Let's try to aim to declare war on India in about 22 turns. That gives us time to have our great merchant be born, come up here, do the trade route, and then we're going to invade India. Let's try to time that just right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so let's get that ivory improved so we can go ahead and start. No, thank you. So we can go ahead and start training war elephants. No, that's a... No. Sorry. Actually, I wonder if I should have done that. He might give you up the borders. Hold on. Lighthouse. Yeah, let's make a barracks. We can start training military there. Yeah, looks like we're pretty much only trading with India at the moment. Or mostly India. So that's why I'm trying to get as much trade route done with India for this first goal before I declare war. Even though we're going to still have you know, I think we have like 94 turns to get that done. So, but still, trying to get that done and out of the way. Are you kidding me? I'd even. Oh, AI, you are. I I've actually like never noticed the AI forward settling me in this mod that much, but that is like some egregious forward settling me here. I am definitely these. I'm not even mad because I know I'm gonna burn it, and that's how I'm gonna take out my anger on him. Yeah, let's get that mine done. Let's trade one more just in case, or not just in case, just because. Wow. I'm still a little baffled. What is the point of this thing? You're working a one food tile right here. Oh my goodness. What is... He's cautious with me. Our close borders spark tensions. Yeah, you don't say. Gems. Yeah, let's do that. I'm still trading with you because it benefits my my goals, but man, you are a little bit ticking me off, AI. $46.29. $46.62. Yeah, so like 33 gold per turn from trade. That's why I kind of... Oh, the plague is here. That's why it's important to get those great merchants done. Five turns. 3 turns. Fortunately, that plague is gonna kill a lot of people. That's okay. The war galley's back. Yeah, let's come over here. Just in time for the plague. Lighthouse. Catapult. That might hurt our great merchant situation by a few turns. I'm still going to focus on getting a great merchant. Lost population here. I gotta keep an eye on the capital, otherwise, because it's gonna take out. See, the AI love to do this. They did this in my test game too. I am going to say it ain't happening because I don't want this city. Frankly, I'm burning both these cities to the ground. Sorry. Merchant. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we should probably just take the hit for the merchants for a few turns. It's gonna keep on shrinking. Actually, here could run a scientist, I suppose. But I would prefer running food right now because of the whole plague situation. Oh, it's already left these cities. I think it leaves smaller cities a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm burning both these cities and I'm settling on that rainforest style. Like, I don't know. It's the second time I saw the AI do this. Kind of weird behavior on their part. Oh, the plague's gone already. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, let's run these 3 merchants. So in 13 turns, turn 216, we'll get a great merchant. So roughly turn 220, let's try to declare war. Want to make your barracks? Yeah. It sucks whenever a plague catches a city that's training a worker or a settler or something, because you're using food to grow. And you're also using food to build that unit. Just bad timing. Because now it can't grow back again. I guess I could make something else real quick. I'm actually okay with this deal. Yeah, let's do this. Awesome. I wanted philosophy anyway, didn't I? Syncretism. I forgot I didn't have it. That works out. That works out. So now we got 2 catapults. Could trade 1 more just for fun. We're just gonna steamroll the Indians. Especially once we start training more war elephants. Oh, they stole my tile from me. How wonderful. And the rice tile. Ha ha ha. The Romans just collapsed. Oh, it is 350 AD. Catapult. Yeah, we got that. Got the ivory hooked up. Let's start training some war elephants. I do not want to lose the ivory from culture, though. That would be unfortunate. Let's make a road here. All right, and we got another guy. So we still got a decent amount of resources to hook up. We are still running Republic, so like plantations are nerfed food-wise a little bit. That's why I wasn't in a huge rush to get some of these. And the spice is like, it's an okay tile. But yeah. Let's get that banana. We don't have banana yet. What's going on here? The settler. Interesting. Any resources we could trade? Not really. That's okay. So now we have 23 turns for that first leg of this first goal. Where were you going to settle? And like I said, once we build this, I think we're good to go ahead and just adopt syncretism. I will lose out a little bit of building production with these other cities, but that's okay. We're kind of training. We're changing gears into military training mode anyway, so we're not going to take as much advantage of clergy. Anyways, let's wait 2 more turns for that, and then I'll just run the culture slider. Run it hot. He settled here. That's interesting. Just gonna keep him here. Maintain contacts to maintain trade routes with the Persians. Yeah. Alright, next turn we got this wonder. Excellent. +1 food on all artist specialists. Alright, there we go. That'll help. That'll come in handy later. Like I said, for hitting 25 population. Let's keep making mines over here. Okay. Now, let's make a lighthouse. Why not? Now we switch. Now we switch. So we're going to pick up citizenship. Like I mentioned before, our strategy, we have so much gold in our treasury. So can spend gold to finish military unit production in a city. That will really make the second goal very trivial. So that would be very handy indeed. Not to mention double production speed of library and aqueduct. Theater and arena is also nice. And syncretism. +1/2 food for paddy field. Help our capital grow a little bit more. And culture, help us with our culture slider situation. Hegemony, yeah, we're good with everything else. This will be good for the next several turns. I think, and eventually we're going to want to shift gears back. You know what, actually? We could just go ahead and, like... No, I'm not ready for it yet. I was going to say we could go ahead and adopt redistribution and start growing our capital now. But that would really hurt our trade route situation. And we're getting, like... If we get a great merchant, that would give us 2,000 gold. So that gives us about 500 gold from trade to acquire in roughly 75 turns. Yeah, let's just stick with merchant trade a little bit longer. But I will be adopting redistribution and monarchy. And maybe caste system too. Fairly shortly. But for now, let's get this. Alrighty. Sheep for cow. Yeah, why not? Iron for wheat. Looks like he's collapsing. What? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's make a mine here. Alrighty. Oh, that's why you're collapsing. Right, so let's pick up the final leg of this first, or the final part of the first leg of this goal. And let's get that culture goal done. So we have roughly 500, or 2,053 culture to get. Turn up culture to 100, yeah. So we're getting 200 culture a turn. So that really makes this first goal not too hard, like I said. We're just going to run the culture slider for a few turns. We could also make a theater. Let's make a theater definitely in the capital, because eventually we're going to make an artist here anyways. We're going to have artists here. But I don't know if I want to make theaters over here. I do want to make libraries and arenas, though. Yeah, let's keep going. What is that? Oh, nothing to worry about. Plus 12 happiness because our culture rate has 100%. Normally just plus 2, but I see we're close to the happiness cap, so I'll just go ahead and build that. Yeah, we're burning through, or we're advancing rapidly for our culture goal. 5 turns away for our next great merchant. There goes the Kushans. Yeah, just start training. Like we have so many. Yeah, we're not we have not even started buying units yet, and we're gonna already, I think, rapidly overwhelm the Indian military. I can't wait to raise these cities. They piss me off so much. Lighthouse. So we can probably just attack this city with a couple of spearmen and be good. Let's start getting in position, because once our great merchant is done with his job over here, we're going to try to declare war pretty shortly after that. Right. We're already like halfway done with the culture goal. I think I want to train a few more swordsmen, just so I don't have only war elephants for my attack force. You founded another city? I wonder where that one is. We can take both these cities on the first turn, I just realized. Just walk right in. Boom. Yeah, actually, that he gives us the technology for our unique unit, our cog, and a little bit of gold. He has no idea what I'm planning. Alrighty, that's pretty much all of our immediate goals for tech-wise. To be honest, it's not even maybe strictly necessary to tech anymore. I mean, I always like teching because you don't want to fall behind, but for our goals, like, we have the techs for military, for our unique unit, pretty much everything. I'm gonna head towards steel because I would like to make the iron pillar, just because I like to pick up medicine for the bath to help our capital grow a little bit more. And we could like eventually head towards statecraft for our unique building, but I don't know if we can even get here in time before we win. Yeah, but let's just we can do this next. Try to enter the medieval era. We could steal some of these Indian wonders, or this Khmer wonder. +1 population and food from priest. Yeah, so let's do that actually. Let's get the iron pillar. Let's get the medicine for the bath. And then let's get politics, scholarship, civil service. Ethics, civil service. Get these wonders. After that we can figure everything else out. We're gonna welcome our next great merchant, our third and final one, and next turn. Yeah, let's make a merchant. I think another barracks. You know what? No. Let's just go ahead and train these guys. I don't want to rush these guys if I can help it. Malay civilization, their rise is imminent. So these guys are who we're going to be conquering to maintain control of this island. We can vassalize them. So maybe we'll vassalize them. I don't know. We'll see. All right. There is our third and final great person. Huh. Get a mine here. Plantation here. Alrighty. So we produce 14 culture normally. So not enough to turn off the culture slider yet. Let's run. Yeah, we're not worried about merchants so much anymore. Now we're worried more about growing our city. But let's try to get a few more hammers at the moment. You know what? We have a free specialist. Let's just run an artist for +1 food. It's going to take a while to get to size 25, so the sooner we start growing, the better. Let's try to get all the food tiles in our vicinity. Let's get this, yeah. You can train a few of these guys. Let's just focus on food here, actually. Unless there's something we want to build here. Like, I'm sure eventually we're going to have to make happiness and health stuff. But at the moment, let's just run food. We've only got a few more turns of the culture slider. After that, Persian will be our only... Oh, they're collapsing. Okay. Interesting. Please don't collapse. I just have one more turn to do this. Or to get that great merchant there. Yeah, please don't collapse. Few more turns for culture. Crossing fingers. Okay, they didn't collapse. 2,000 gold. We now have 396 more gold to get from trade, and we have like, what is that, like 70 turns to do it? Yeah. Excellent. Excelente. That's actually super good timing. They're collapsing right as we're declaring war on them. Let's go for it. And like I said, I hate these city locations. They are dying. We have slavery too. So we can capture all these workers. I want to train a couple more swordsmen. How many more elephants we have? 4. Definitely want more than 4. That's right. We have to take this city, not this city. So we're gonna take this city and then swing around over here, and we're gonna have to take care for Bengal. So let's do just that. Catapults can come over here. Capture that worker. One more for good luck. Alright. Solid opening turn. Let's go ahead and send the settler out so we can settle over here once these cities burn. I won't burn this city. That's because they can reach a decent amount of tile or resources over here. But these two cities, yeah, they had to go. I will settle right here. That. That. So we have 52 more culture to get, and we have 11 turns. So actually we can, yeah, I turned off the culture slider. We're getting 23 culture a turn. That'll happen naturally before turn 230. So the culture goal, consider it met. Gold from trade route. We have, yeah, 70 turns to do it, so consider that met. So now we're turning our sights on conquering the Chola Empire, as well as the City of Victory, because we're trying to focus more on food down here. I might... go ahead and adopt these civics that I want now. Actually, hold on, let me see. Because Persia's our only trading partner at the moment. And I don't think we're bringing in a whole lot from them. Let's assume we're going to find more trading partners along the way and be able to sell a lot of our resources. Because I don't want to have to turn off my research slider again, just to have these guys fill up my trade route, my gold from trade. I can do that if it starts getting late, but I think we're good. But I think we are good to adopt redistribution to start growing our capital. I think we are good to adopt monarchy so we can stop getting minus food from farm and plantations and to get more happiness from military units. And I think we are good to adopt caste system, +2 health in all cities. That'll help our city to grow taller, and +1 food on plantation, plus double production speed of that stuff. We got a plantation here. Let's do all that. Yeah, I'm gonna consider that trade goal. We can deal with that later. We'll just sell resources whenever we find more people. Alright, so I think this will be the civics that we stay with until the end of the game. Monarchy, caste system, syncretism, citizenship, redistribution, thalassocracy. Fortunately, it's 2 turns of revolution, but that's alright. We're not trying to rush out anything now. Yeah, we're good. Here we go. Goodbye. That's unfortunate. I didn't see that galley down there. I guess he got pushed right there. We have not even... I might rush out one of these guys next turn when the anarchy ends, because I don't want him pillaging all of our fishing boats, but I think he's going to.
आपको क्या चाहिए? आपकी सेवा में। काम के लिए तैयार हैं।
Let's have you.
आपको क्या चाहिए?
Yeah, this is so easy, man. The Indians are not ready for us. Come here. They are just not ready for us. Yeah, so I want to start focusing on improving all these food tiles around the capital. That would be my bigger priority. Yeah, let's just walk in. So yeah, so I'm gonna buy him. We have so much gold. I do not care about spending a little bit of gold on stuff like that.
कार्यवाही के लिए तैयार हैं।
Okay, I'm gonna send the catapults back over here. When we get our unique unit boats done, we're gonna build a little army and come over here because we cannot cross the rainforest. I could go the long way around, I suppose. Maybe we could do that.
कार्यवाही के लिए तैयार हैं। आपकी सेवा में।
Yeah, that horse archer is probably going to kill one of my war elephants, unfortunately.
मुझे बताएं क्या करना है। सब उपस्थित हैं गिनती में।
That's okay. Let's work that tile, please. I'd rather work some other tile. Yeah, so now we need to keep an eye on the happiness and health situation for the capital. That's a lot of food. Really happy to see that. Kill them both. Excellent. He already pillaged that. You son of a gun. Let's get that workboat train. Get that workboat. Nice, nice. Trade a couple archers first, actually. Yeah, we have so long to conquer this empire, by the way. Turn 270. I mean, we have like 50 turns, but like I said, we can spend all this gold to Russian military, so I'm not sweating at all. We have like 2 cities to conquer here, and we have to capitulate these guys. So we could, like, if I wanted to, I could do that in 10 turns. But I'm pacing myself a little bit. Keep it interesting for you guys, because other than that, we just have to grow our city here. Yeah. There we go.
मुझे बताएं क्या के लिए तैयार हैं। मुझे बताएं क्या करना है।
Alright. Wait a few turns for some archers to come up, and then we can send our offensive force out again. Let's get these tiles improved, please. Okay. I don't want a swordsman here, actually. I want to make more important stuff. Oh, yeah, let's make the aqueduct, duh. I actually might want to put some hammers in real quick, because I want to get the aqueduct done fast. That's how fast we're growing. Sure, why not? Barbarians took another city over here. And I think when we get steel, that does unlock the iron pillar. I might make a forge here, our most productive city. And then we can make the iron pillar here. Got another archer. Whoa! Luckily we got war elephants, but still. Yeah, they have open terrain strength, so I'm gonna let them come to me. Don't know what to build in this city. Make a jail, I guess. Nah, I don't want a jail. There's no stone anywhere, is there? Unfortunately not. So we can't double production speed the walls. That's okay. But I might make walls here. Let's make walls. I know these horse archers love to spawn over here. And I'm not going to march any more north. It's not historical territory.
हाँ आपको क्या चाहिए
There's steel. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish out that guy. Then make the forge, then make the iron pillar.
सब उपस्थित हैं गिनती
We
में
have roads on both these tiles, so let's get them real quick. We still have like well over 10,000 gold. We're still also way stronger than India. And I'm not in any rush to conquer those cities that I need to conquer. After the aqueduct, let's go ahead and make an arena for more happiness, please. Let's work that tile. I forgot I had this guy here. Send all these guys over here. And yeah, unfortunately, Persia's our only trading partner. We could go check on China. It is possible that they are alive again, and we can trade with them. Because unfortunately, we're kind of just puttering along for the gold from trade at 4 gold a turn, so that's not the best. Darn. Alright, after medicine. Oh yeah, we got a whole list of technologies I'm trying to get. All this food, wow. Alright. Size 13. That aqueduct definitely helps. That's all the tiles we can improve around the capital for food. We are monarchy, so we can put more military units here for happiness. Alright, we got 2 archers here. I think we're good. Let's do that. Let's come march on this city. Next turn, I'll go over there. I think this is going to be like the #1 thing that slows our victory down a little bit. Because I think we can pretty much just march here. I don't know the Malay situation exactly, but they're just spawned, so they can't be too much of a problem. In my test game, I did not play this far ahead. I just kind of got the opening turns down. Let's get a mine here. Tibet spawning. Yeah, we gotta watch the happiness. I guess we never needed those extra swordsmen, huh? No, we still might need them. Upgrade you, so... Yeah. We got plenty of these unique units now. We could train maybe 1 more to carry over a total of... We have 3, 4, 5. So we can carry over 10 people in 1 go. So let's train 1 more. Oh, I forgot there's a spice here. Let's get that improved. Wow. Wow. I think I was a little too fast to leave this city behind, wasn't I? So yeah, I probably did need more swordsmen. I'm sitting on a fort. Oh, that doesn't count. I want to look at the odds for that. 68% for him. Interesting. Strength 6 versus me strength 6. Okay. Yeah, let's run this archer over here real quick. I definitely need a lot more archers. Don't I? They're all pretty wounded. This city should be safe. 4 barbarian horse archers, damn. Poor Indians taking the beating. Okay. Bad move on his part, because now he has to cross the river to attack me. Just have to step off this tile for a moment. Faster we get those walls done, the better. Alright. We're still exploding in population very quickly. I guess it doesn't strictly matter. Well, it matters a little bit if we are unhappy, because we could run more artists. We could make a jeweler to get another... Yeah, let's get a jeweler. More happiness and get another artist slot. He's strength 5, but he does have a bonus against heavy cavalry. Took care of him. Oh, we raised cities. I forgot that hurts our stability. I was wondering why we were only shaky stability. Yeah, let's get that mine built. And this spice connected. Let's go for it. Famous last words. You got a great general. A little bit overexposed here. That's okay. I don't think he can run in here next turn.
आपकी सेवा में
do that. Excellent. Thank you, unique unit. Run that war elephant to the front real quick. Yeah, let's trade a couple archers here for the capital very quickly. Just one.
आपकी सेवा में don't now क्या
So I think this is the only other... Yeah, we only have to take this city. I don't think they have another city over here. Could be wrong. Did we get another... Oh, we got die. Okay, that's how we got another happiness here. Alright, let's keep pushing. Oh.
मुझे बताएं क्या करना है
Let's heal, wait for some reinforcements, then we can move on this other city. Walls next turn, and then we are good here. Unless they make a really big concerted effort. Okay. Where'd their galley go? I guess he's... Where is their galley? Did they just attack me with a galley? Huh. I don't know. Is he over here? Maybe. Walls. Thank you, walls. Where's that galley? Look, okay, he's on the island now. He's very lucky, galley. Keeps surviving. So he is despotism, so he can whip out population. I think that's how they got that heavy spear. Let's keep going. Don't need merchants anymore. I'd rather run artists for +1 food. And I'd rather run this one food tile, one commerce, for a little bit more food. Yeah, I guess we could give this tile back to the capital. But yeah, I think we should be size 25, like, not too long away. I think I would like to make a bath here pretty quickly. That heavy spearman is a hard counter to my war elephants. I think I do need to get a few more swordsmen up here. Let's do that. I can trade with him now. Hopefully we can sell resources to him in a turn or two. Or get open borders. Floor happiness. Let's get that bath made. A little bit more health. Barracks. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to cross that river, because I don't see a way, like, unless we go the long way around here with our, we're either gonna have to attack them with war elephants, because remember, we can't cross rainforest with almost most military units. So if we get swordsmen, we're gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to avoid attacking across the river. Because I can't land them here. This is marsh. Yeah, so unfortunately we're going to have to cross that river. That's okay. That's okay. Promote that, why not? 10 million souls. Don't think there's anything I can do to promote more food at the moment. That's okay, we're still growing pretty fast. Let's get a road and a cottage here so then we can walk on that tile normally. Please let me trade with you. Iron Pillar, 21 turns. Not bad. So we're not even worried about overexpansion at all right now. We're so... we're sitting really nice. And we're not even in the medieval era yet. Let's run an engineer here. A little bit more hammers. We can starve for a few turns. It's okay. Let's get that. Get that done. Uh-huh. We're about to go meet the Malay. Yeah, let's go open borders with you. How are we doing? We got, yeah, 340 more gold from trade. Please, I need more trading partners. I'm gonna send another galley over here. Maybe we can meet the Ethiopians or the, I guess the Arabians also. Yeah, Arabians are usually pretty rich, and they're usually open to trade technologies or resources. I'm gonna rush. Well, I'll wait next one. Their culture. Oh. That's okay. It's a pretty big city here anyway. Size 14. I wonder if this city wouldn't be better to, like, make the biggest city. Because I'm not even trying to make this city big. It's just naturally big. What if I made it my cap? Nah, it's not worth it. Let's rush this out. Alright, let's rush out this guy. Sooner we can meet those other civilizations and get some trade routes going, the better. Yeah, so they only have 2 cities over here. So, like, guarded by an archer, maybe like an archer and a swordsman over here. It's a total pushover, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. India is my main problem. This is like my last target, really. Once I take this city, I can probably get peace with the Indians. We can resume trade routes, hopefully. Yeah. Let's just try to conquer them as quickly as we can. Alright.
आपके आदेशों की प्रतीक्षा है। आपका आदेश।
Couple. Oh, I think I did not mean to send that archer from here over there.
क्या है? आपका आदेश। मुझे बताएं क्या करना है।
Yeah, let's try to take them over quickly. So we can get peace again, hopefully open borders, and get that first goal done and wrapped up. We still have plenty of turns to do it, but I would just feel much more comfortable if it was done. Really? What are you doing over here, man? I'll keep 1 wounded war elephant and 2 archers here. Might hit this for a turn and then, yeah. We'll see.
आपको क्या चाहिए?
Alright, I'm sending you. I am sending you to go meet the Chinese. And Koreans and Japanese. one-shot that war elephant. We're getting pretty close to that goal for the population. All our cities, this is our only non-Hindu city. Yeah, we can get +1 gold. Another heavy spearman. Okay. I think I need a few more swordsmen. Yeah, they're usually furious, but they're usually quite wealthy, as you can see. And they're more than happy to trade. 7 gold a turn. I should have come at you ages ago. Well, it's a good step. Yeah, let's wait a few turns and maybe sell a technology for 70 gold. That'll be good. I think we're not connected to his trade route because India is blocking these tiles. So once we capture this city, we should be able to trade with the Khmer as well. I don't think we can come more over here because the Arabians are blocking our trade routes. Civil service. Right. Let's work these times. Yeah, civil service. Remember that unlocks those technologies, or excuse me, that unlocks the wonders that could help us with our growth population. I think Angkor most of all. I wish we had stone. That would help. Yeah, there's no stone over here, I don't believe. It's okay. So let's finish that bath. I mean, we're already pretty close to that population goal anyways. Come over here. Yeah, that's okay. Keep you parked there. Where did that Indian boat go? So the Malay kingdom has 2 cities with like 5 archers guarding it. Like, we could just, yeah. I think this is way out of the, yeah. We're gonna win way before we unfortunately unlock our unique building, but we could just keep teching for fun. Good to get this for pharmacy. Yeah. Just pick up random technologies.
मुझे बताएं क्या करना है?
I think next turn I'm just gonna guard the city, and I'll rush out everything else. I'm ready to beat this civilization pretty fast. We're on the track for it, that's for sure. Yeah, 50 turns. That's not happening. Even if I had stone, it's 25 turns. That's okay. We don't need those wonders anyway. You are a scumbag. That's what I get, man. That's okay. Alright. that's great timing for you because I can't kill you as easy. Let's do it. Shock. 22%. What are these guys at? 50%. Yeah. The spearmen are damaged, so let's send the war elephants in.
मुझे बताएं क्या करना है मुझे बताएं क्या करना है
Go send.
तैयार है
India is collapsing. We have control of the Deccan and Bengal. Let's go ahead and get peace with India. I think they just killed like half our workers. We have 4. That's fine. At least they got one good punch in before they went down fighting. I think if I ask for gold, that counts from trade, right? I don't want nobility. If I get this done. Does that count? So 71, 74. Yeah, that counts. Okay. About 250 gold left. Make some money so I can sell you stuff. They are collapsing. I would not be surprised if they end up
आपके आदेशों को क्या चाहिए
dying here pretty shortly. We can't get that citrus improved. Alright. Let's get together our military and go sail and take over the Malay kingdom. We should be getting this within the next shortly. We'll station here.
योजना क्या है
We have 4. Maybe I'll trade one more catapult or buy one more catapult. There we go. So now we're getting 10 a turn. So that's 25 turns ago. We got it done. Just a matter of time. And if we meet China, then we can do it faster. But we're looking good. Just make wealth, I don't care. I want to train a few more archers. Oh, I want to rush out a catapult first. The Persians are collapsing as well. Probably from the Arabians. Gonna heal up. We're gonna start sailing over in just a few turns. Gold per turn, that's a little bit. Five turns. Slowing down a little bit, the growth. A pharmacy might help. Open borders with India. Yeah, why not? He has no hard feelings. I raised 2 of his cities and took half his empire, but he's not mad at all. Pharmacies +1 health. Yeah, I know I'm like not building the library, which is super beneficial, but I don't need science right now. I need health and food. we still need to heal a bit.
मुझे बताएं क्या करना है?
Let's rush out this catapult. I'll rush out another one next turn. I'll keep the spearmen here, but I'll send all the war elephants
सब उपस्थित हैं गिनती में।
up. I don't think they should have war elephants over here. There's no resources you could buy. Citrus. I know we have citrus. Don't we? Yeah, that's what that was. We have citrus. No, we don't. I said I wanted to improve this tile, but I never did. Or not yet, anyway. Looks like these guys are going to be a problem.
आपका आदेश
I might keep an elephant
आपकी सेवा में।
as well. Strength 6. Yeah, it looks like they can go on rainforest tiles.
आपको क्या चाहिए? अब क्या है?
Anyways. Why are you angry? I guess China didn't reconquer their cities. That's unfortunate. But they're still alive. 3 gold. Would you like some spices? You sure would. Oh, silk. And deer. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit more health and happiness for our cities. Korea? 4 gold per turn. Now we're talking. So we're getting almost 20 gold a turn. We are unstable. I don't like that, but it's okay. Yeah, we should get that done in no time.
योजना क्या है? कार्यवाही के लिए तैयार हैं। आपको क्या चाहिए? मुझे बताएं क्या करना है?
I guess that's all we can hold. Honestly, from what I saw down here, I think that'll be fine. So let's come. I'm gonna attack this city first, I think. Yeah. Here we go. Let's make the walls here. Same as before. Make the walls here. Man, I really wish I had stone. I'll tell you that. We don't need that catapult. Train a couple more archers. Hopefully I kill him. Oh, he killed the scout. That's the second time an Indian scout got taken out by barbarians. Korea has gold. Persia has gold. Okay. 3 more gold. And we got that first goal done. 4 more population. We got that last goal done. We gotta take like a... We could just capitulate them, I think, pretty quickly. And then we got this goal done. Yeah, we're looking super good. Why are you so angry? Huh. I'll keep you here for a turn. Yeah, so he gets to traverse on rainforest, so he gets that tile defense. So I'm kind of like not eager to attack him. And I'm scared of barbarians being right here. Yeah. Alright, we're approaching the end game here for the Dravidian game. Boom! Easy. Not easy, but straightforward. Open borders. Fortification. Why not? I like higher score. Just because... What about nobility? Let's do that. Open borders with this guy. We're healthy here. Love to see that. Let's make a tannery. Get a little bit more health. I don't think there's anything else we can make to run another artist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't. It's unfortunate.
काम के लिए तैयार हैं। योजना क्या काम के लिए तैयार हैं।
So luckily they improved this tile so we can land here. Let's declare war. Can we do an amphibious landing?
योजना क्या है?
I deserve that.
हाँ, आपकी सेवा में।
He has shock. I'd like to keep him.
आपकी सेवा में।
He should want to capitulate pretty fast, I think. Just cause as much havoc as we can so he capitulates sooner rather than later. Yeah, he can't do much against us. He just spawned, poor guy. It's like the third barbarian in like 10 turns.
काम के लिए तैयार हैं।
There goes Persia. They're settling right there. Interesting.
आपकी सेवा में।
We're just causing havoc, aren't we? Yeah, let's come over here. Not gonna waste that. Swordsman. We got a war elephant. Let's go ahead and land. We're trying to blitz these guys. Pick up that war elephant next turn. Our first great general. For how much conquering we've been doing. Well, I guess we haven't done that much. This is our military city, though, so settle there. Archer. Pick you up. So we can land you potentially next turn. I think this is the only other city that counts for that area that we're concerned about. Those elephants are so loud. You're joking. They're still... Archer... Archer.
काम के लिए तैयार हैं कार्यवाही के लिए तैयार हैं आपको क्या चाहिए
How did their... I guess heavy swordsman is a strength 8. Yeah. But he's a strength 6. How did... And he crossed the river. What went on there? I want to see that. 4.6. Yeah. There you go. 4.6 for him. And he won. That's how it goes sometimes. He does not want to capitulate. Fortunately, I don't think we can take... Yeah, this elephant's just too hurt. They got really lucky, so they survived one more turn.
आपकी सेवा में
Pick you up. Everywhere I go, the elephants are crying out. I don't want to have to conquer. This isn't my historical zone. I'd rather capitulate you if I can, but I'll make do with what I can. I think we're pretty much wrapped up here. We're pretty much just waiting for this to hit 25. He didn't even move his swordsman back into the city. Why would you not do that? If this is your last city and you're about to have one guy eat, whatever. You do you. It's a good thing he was a mercenary, so he costs extra. There we go. All done. Oh wait, it has to be done in turn 270. Okay. So we just have to hold this for 20 more turns. Simple enough. Okay. I should have looked at that closer. But I think... Yeah, okay. Open borders, yeah. Alright. I think we're all set. We're kind of just ending turns now. We got to end 20 turns. Till turns 270, so that goal is marked complete. I don't think we're going to be losing this city anytime soon. We still have so much gold. I think we started off with like over 10,000. We still have well over 8,000. But yeah, once we get this to 25, I think we'll get before 270. We will get a golden age. Take compass. Compass unlocks something. Unlocks the wharf. Yeah. Weaver for more happiness, grocer for more health. Yes, please. Compass. Aqueduct. Let's build this for fun. I was thinking maybe I don't want to make the iron forge because it gives a yuckiness with the forge in all my cities. But I don't think I'm too concerned about one yuckiness. Are there any more health or happiness resources we can get? I wonder. Alright, let's just try to plow through these next several turns as quickly as we can. Pearls for silk. Yeah, you're already giving me silk, buddy. I'm not worried that India's going to declare war and retake us, because I'm almost double his military strength. But I suppose that is somewhat of a threat, but I have a decent amount of military here. Just make wealth here. Just make jail and wealth. Yeah. Iron Forge, or excuse me, Iron Pillar. Free forage in every city. A horse. Where do we get horse? Oh, over here. Yeah. Yep. I guess I'm just generally trying to make my way towards statecraft. Yeah. That'll be fine. I don't think there's anything that would give me health, which is what I'm mostly concerned about. Because I can always turn up the culture slider for more happiness. Thank you for the Iron Pillar. But we're going to get this. I think we're going to complete this before turn 270. 290, I meant. Ah, that's actually... I miscounted earlier, didn't I? I misspoke. No, it's turn 270. 290 was that part. Just build trade network, yeah. Losing 100 gold per turn, but not too worried about that. Can we overtake the Arabians and score before it's game over? Probably not. They have 21 cities. Hello, Burma. Theocracy. Train a bunch of archers for the capital. Keep on going. Nearly there. 12 more turns. It would be really unfortunate, knock on wood, if something happened that made me lose my empire like the last few turns. Trade. Yeah, remarkably, you're still fairly happy and healthy. That's surprising. I think we are importing some resources that are helping that, but still. You're size 23, man. Rice? Nah. Alright, size 24. We're going to hit size 25 in 8 turns. And that will kick off our golden age, but will last for 2 turns before turn 270. Oh, you still don't have open borders? Yeah, I thought that would make you pleased with me. The Vietnamese are spawning. This is really the only city I'm concerned about anymore. I think we're good. Yeah, there's nothing else I really want to make here. Just make wealth, I guess, after that. Look at all those specialists. We're going to get another great person. All right. 8 turns. What happened? 12 gold per turn. That's amazing. Where were you when I was trying to get that gold done earlier? Thank you, sir. Lose the forge. We have a free forge in every city. So it instantly gets rebuilt thanks to the iron pillar. And we can afford that happiness. You have 300 gold. Yeah. Rather not rock the boat in any direction. We're on our way to win. Okay. 6 more turns. The Flavian Amphitheater has been built in 930 AD. Why is everyone canceling my deals? Okay. Whatever. Keep on trucking. Nearly there. We got crossbowmen now. We can just do well, I think. Yeah, just make wealth. We're good. Everyone's canceling their deals. Huh. They know I'm about to win. They're trying to take me out. Whatever. It's the same deal, wasn't it? Why'd you cancel it? We got that wonder built in one turn. I don't even need it at all. I just wanted to build it. Increase my score a little bit, that's why. How have you not improved that pasture yet? What have you been doing? I guess I got the citrus up. So we got the size 25. We made it. City of Victory. I'm getting printing next turn, that's amazing. Excellent. Yeah, that's not, we're not running gold rate at all, so that's not beneficial. Artist. I was wondering where I saw that little icon for the Kashyyyk. Oh, there's solo wars. Let's get patronage. Why not? So that should kick off our golden age. And we're gonna win next turn. Got printing before 1000 AD. I think we might be beating China. When I played China, I think I got printing roughly around this time, so that's pretty nice. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the Dravidian game. Nice little empire, the Chola Empire that we built. There we go. I think it might kick in after I end this turn, but yeah, that's our empire. And I could make it so much. Well, I guess we're a little overextended, or almost. But I could make it a little bit bigger. I'm in a generous mood. Enjoy. We did not catch up to the Arabians, but they're collapsing. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the playthrough of the Dravidian civilization. We are victorious. Look at that. Look at that. We spawned in 300 BC, so yeah, we're getting pretty far into the timeline. We started off at 3000 BC. We'll play through all those civilizations you see in front of you. Skip, and there we are. Yeah, start from humble beginnings over there on the southern tip of India, and then we make ourselves a nice little empire. Conquering half of India and half of Indonesia. Boom. Made a lot of money, a lot of culture, and a nice empire. I cannot complain. Look at us. Boom. Shot up in our gold. Production, yeah. It's okay. Food, not bad either. Top city in the world. Unfortunately, we didn't make any wonders here, but still, very nice. And we got the top score. Excellent. 34,269. I challenge you guys to beat that score. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was a fun. I always like the sea-oriented civilizations in this mod because I like the thalassocracy civic. They're always fun to play. Sail in the high seas, making trade and making war with your empire. Okay, yeah, not let's do it. I really recommend running Republic at the moment for the Dravidians. Really helps you get that those great merchants out, which really helps that first goal be completed in a timely fashion. And I got lucky, because each of those trade missions to India gave me 2,000 gold. But, as you saw, it was still... If I had to go trade somewhere else and I only got 1,200 gold per turn, that wouldn't have made a big difference. It would have just slowed me down just a little bit. But, hope you guys enjoyed the show. There will be more on the way whenever I feel like making a video, which is, I don't know. I'm just playing casually. Alright, thank you guys. Subscribe for more. Take care.